Now it's time for upcoming fights because the upcoming fights here in the next few weeks are exciting, man. They're actually, besides the cherry picking minute thing, there's actually good fights happening. Fights that are worth watching, fights that are worth buying, that I'll spend my hardworking money on. And so, first one we have is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Kenny, who do you have on this and why?
Well, if we go off the last two fights, the first one was a draw, but Fury was boxing the brakes off Wilder. Wilder dropped him twice. Some people think that it should have still gone to Fury because he boxed him so well, but that was a draw. Second fight, Fury didn't leave the door open on that one. He took it to him. Obviously, he knocked him out. There was a lot of controversy, a lot of excuses, which is also disappointing to hear from champions. But
when Fury first started boxing, it reminded me of when Homer Simpson started boxing. The guy would get hit with everything under the kitchen sink, including the kitchen sink, and that guy would just not go down. When he went down against Wilder, I think it was the second time.
Yeah.
He went down against Wilder and he bounced back up, man. I didn't think he was going to get back up.
He was like
this
the
is an
Undertaker
interesting fight again,
fight.
for sure. Yeah, he was like the Undertaker.
He came back up. Or it was like he heard his Hot Pocket was ready in the microwave and he got up. But
so, okay, you've got Fury. I'll take the underdog. I'll go with Wilder. Why not? I mean,
look, we're in the States here. Of course, we want to root for the American, but we're also hardcore boxing fans. And he's got Wilder. I got Fury for just plain skill. And he knows how to use that big man body of his. He all 6'9". Wilder's 6'7".
That's a big
But
boy.
we just saw a week ago, Anthony Joshua was the bigger man in a fight against a very skilled boxer, and he didn't use his size either. So these guys are not going to bully each other. If anybody's going to bully anybody, it's going to be Fury or Wilder. He's just physically bigger.
Unless Wilder has prepared differently and learned from the last two fights, I see it being a Fury. But I'm going to take Wilder.
Let's see
because you have already taken Fury.
Let's see a picture of Wilder. He put on, from what I understand, about 20 pounds of muscle. My issue is that he put it up upper body because he thinks he's gonna, he's got to, not wrestle, but in the tie-ins and the clinch. But boxers bulking up their upper bodies instead of their lower bodies is not a good thing for their skill, because you can add weight to your lower mass and it'll keep you also from taking a lot of punishment. You can absorb more. Your legs are under you for
you guys gotta understand that in boxing, the legs have a lot to do with you going down. If you can get hit hard but have good legs underneath you, it's gonna be no. Just because you're big doesn't necessarily mean you're fast too. So you can
there's
be
that.
Very, very slow.
He might have hurt his speed. Maybe I know he wants to come with power, but power comes from the ground up, from the legs. Look it up. Pacquiao had giant calves, and legs.
He could hit you from across the ring, and you didn't think it was going to be that quick.
Yeah, that's my only concern with Wilder, and so I got to give it to Fury. Fury feels comfortable in his body, and
you're going to take Fury. I'm going to take Wilder. I'll handle the undercard. You're going to say Fury. I'll go with Wilder. We got next Liam Smith, Anthony Fowler.
They're fighting also today. Actually, they're
both fighting today. So the both of those matches are today.
Actually, it might have just finished, but
what do you say?
Actually, I have no problem. I mean, Liam Smith should beat this guy.
I have no problem of taking Fowler. I think this is going to be a interesting match. Now, when it's an underdog match, something like this, which I'm hoping for in the Tankdavis fight, I'm hoping that we see another Andy Ruiz win.
That would be cool.
That would be
just
great.
Because I like to watch drama, but I just think that Rolly's going to get beat.
Okay, well, we've said enough about Rolando,
Okay.
but I'm still hoping to see a Andy Ruiz type of win. So next we have Emmanuel Joet Gonzalez now versus Navarrete. So Joet Gonzalez versus Emmanuel Navarrete. I'm gonna take the lead on this and say Navarrete. Navarrete's speed's gonna take Gonzalez and his power. So I'm gonna say Navarrete.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not very familiar with Gonzalez, so Navarrete I am. So I'm gonna go with Navarrete.
Well, you can't. I already chose Navarrete. You're going with Gonzalez.
Well, see, here we're gonna have a problem. You understand? You better scoot over. You better scoot over in this Uber.
All right. So as Ed, the kid from Toy Story, stops and understands that he's got Gonzalez, I have Navarrete now. So.
I got my Rockets.
Okay, here's a good one. Teofimo Lopez versus George Cambozo.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight because both undefeated. He's fighting his number one contender for his title. Not cherry picking a damn person. Teofimo Lopez.
Good job. I'm gonna go with Cambosos though. I like Teofimo.
What?
I like Teofimo. He's a good guy. He's a good fighter.
What did he say?
I don't like his dad. I think his dad gets too many ideas in his ear. I think his dad is going to be his downfall. But I really think Cambosos is got the heart in this one.
He's not the worst dad. I mean, you got Danny Garcia's dad, who would talk a lot of crap.
Although
Although he's very entertaining.
We're not gonna jump into that, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Hey, but
and
his
take
son would back up most of it.
So you like Teofimo Lopez?
I got Lopez.
I'll go with
the champ.
Cambosa.
He has never
Cambosa.
sucked nobody.
Next we got we got a good guy right here, Mikey Garcia versus Sandor Martin. I'm not too sure about Sandor Martin. I'd have to look into him. But who's your pick on this one?
I got Garcia.
You got
Garcia.
I'll take Martin. I'll go with the underdog.
Experienced champion.
Okay.
So I hope you guys are keeping track of this.
Yeah. Brian Jennings versus Oscar Rivas. This is a toss-up.
Jennings.
Rivas. I guess I gotta take Rivas. I'm choosing Rivas only because we have.
Ooh, the next fight.
We have to kind of.
I'm glad we're not betting money because I'd probably be broke and rich.
Jamal Herring versus Shakur Stevenson.
Ooh,
I like
boy.
Shakur. I like Shakur.
Stevenson, man, is good, but I think Herring is the.
I'm gonna go with Stevenson. I'm gonna stay with Shakur.
Okay, I'll get Herring.
Okay, so then we have we're gonna. Oh, this is the big one.
We just glanced over a bigger one.
We have
not a big one as well.
we have Dillian White versus Otto Whalen.
The winner of this fight will fight for the title, just so you know. And I think it's Tyson Fury's title at the current moment.
This would be good.
So
this is good. We like to see
the
those.
winner
We
fights.
like to see those heavy bombs.
They fight the winner of Fury Wilder, and then the winner of that likely fights Alexander Usyk, the boogeyman.
That's a great fight.
All these fights are
Great
badass,
fight. Yeah.
man. Nobody. That's what I love about the heavyweights. They might cherry pick a few people here and there. You know, he had the Ruiz spectacle, but
Ruiz, look what he did.
he did deserve it
That's
though.
what I'm telling you right now.
But he also was like 30 plus fights when he only had one loss. Like,
Look, you know,
not 12,
do you know why?
not 14 and 0.
Do you know why you don't see very many heavyweights cherry picking?
They don't eat cherries?
Well, they can't reach all the way down.
Oh.
Yeah. So
They're pretty big dudes.
They're pretty big dudes. That was a little fat joke there for you guys.
Hey.
Big boy joke,
Big boy joke to Ruiz. Hey, he's Raza too, so
yeah,
good.
yeah. And Ruiz, we love you, man.
And you look a lot better now.
Dude, that guy is ripped.
No,
Come on, compared to what he was when he fought.
That's not ripped. He's in better shape. He's much more fit.
No, he's ripped. To me.
No, ripped. No.
Yes.
Okay, people.
He no longer has to.
The couch potato, he's Adonis.
He no longer eats a Snicker bar before the fight. He is now actually taking his weight serious.
So he's always angry now?
Yeah, he's always angry now, which is a threat. Be careful out there. All right, so we got next fight. Ooh. I already can't choose this one because I'm a big Canelo fight.
We can't choose.
fan.
You're gonna choose.
So
we're just gonna agree on this.
I'm just gonna have to agree on this one with him. Canelo for the win.
Canelo.
But here's what we can do. Canelo for the win. I say 8th round. Saunders all over again. 8th round stoppage, knockout, or
KO or TKO?
Shoot, man. I want to say technical knockout. It's gonna stop. They're gonna stop.
Okay, I say
broken face
I say
everywhere.
10th round, body shot knockout.
Okay, I say it like this, and I even made a little song for it. Okay, broken face everywhere. Caleb pissing in the corner, and no one just cares. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be pink.
He's gotta work on his grammar.
In the 80s, there was no grammar.
But that's hip hop.
That's hip hop. Yo, what's hip hop? This is hip hop.
This is hip hop.
Def Jam. Here it is. Okay. Cut it.
You put your hands out and you do this, like this. So that's hip hop, guys. I think he's gonna work the body. He's gonna pee after the 4th round. And every time it hits him, he's gonna pee a little. And he's gonna and if you could, I want you guys to see this because this is very important. I was watching the highlights, right? So we're gonna bring up the Caleb Plant highlight real quick. I want you guys to pay attention to what's happening, okay? He threw 3 punches. He missed 2.
I think the bag hit him back.
Yeah, the bag's like, hey, you gotta be quicker than that. So this right here, I want you guys to understand. Can you pause that? Yes, pause that. Perfect. So you guys understand what's happening. Caleb Plant has practiced this over and over. Anybody can do this. He just because he's looking at the camera and then he sees the peripheral vision and he's hitting the back. Dude, this is practiced over and over again. Anybody can do that. You just got to practice it over and over with somebody and coordinate yourself. Continue with this video because it's coming up what I want you to see, Kenny. So again, he's practicing. He's had this practice. Guy even puts his thing behind his back. His punching. Look at that. Oh yeah, like oh my gosh, I'm so fast and so. Oh, we coordinate with hands. Oh. Okay, Caleb, you're a good fighter. You're just not good enough for Canelo, but Canelo does need to unify. Watch this. Look how he dips like Saunders used to. Where he did. Look at that. See that dip? Same dip. Same dip that Saunders was doing with Canelo. That same exact dip. And you're going to see it again. You're going to see it again. Watch this. Oh, there it is. Yes, he's slipping, but he's dipping so damn low. Now give me that Canelo water bag highlight. Can you watch this? I want you to tell me in your words. Tell me what you see.
I'm analyzing.
Watch what he would tell me what you see because this is him preparing for the Caleb Plant fight. Okay. So if he's and now he caught Saunders with the right upper. Look, what's that? Watch the left. Watch the left. See the dip?
Mm-hmm.
Can you picture him dipping? And
easily.
Running into that? Now, if you guys pay attention, Saunders dipped to the left and Canelo caught him with the right uppercut, just like he did there. Caleb is dipping to the right, but watch how he's practicing with that that left uppercut.
It's the same punch,
It's the same punch, just reversed.
And people don't know that Canelo has also practiced fighting southpaw, so don't be surprised if he switches sometimes here and there.
I say 8th round, broken face, stoppage. They're not gonna let him go out anymore.
I still got a 10th round by body shot.
10th round by body shot. There you guys heard it. We both agreeing Canelo's gonna win.
Easy. It's not easy work, but it's not.
However, if you do bet on Caleb Plant and you put money on that, you will become rich if he wins. You will become rich if
He'll become rich if he loses anyway. So
regardless, they're making money, man. So I say Caleb Plant is not understanding what he's gonna face. Canelo's gonna win. 8th round, broken face, stoppage. And Kenny is the 10th round, body shot, stoppage.
Yes. Okay. So the next fight is a very interesting one. It's Jose Uzcategui versus David Benavidez.
Benavidez, I'm taking it up ahead. You can't take this one from me.
Okay. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna reserve my answer because this Uzcategui is the guy that Caleb Plant keeps referring to as, well, everybody thought that he was gonna beat me and I couldn't beat him, and look what I did to him. I dropped him on his ass. All this. Okay. Nobody knew who Uzcategui was, for one. So it's like saying, look, I built this whole house, but it's a 2-bedroom house. Nobody cares about a 2-bedroom house. They want to see who built the mansion, which at this point is Canelo.
At this point, you're going into a mega mansion.
So the thing is, if David Benavidez rocks or beats the life out of Uzcategui and knocks him out, something that Plant couldn't do, he couldn't finish him. He did drop him a few times. Benavidez is next up for the next Canelo fight if Canelo decides to fight one last time at 168, which he might. He will beat David Benavidez.
Rumors saying that he would stick around at 168 to bring in Charlo at a catchweight.
It's up to Charlo, but Charlo's already denied. He's already refused or rejected a contract to fight Canelo in the past. So
he could stay and fight Benavidez.
If he fights Benavidez, the Mexican crowd, I mean, that's a gigantic fight, man.
Yeah, that's a big fight.
Benavidez is a bigger challenge on paper than Plant is, but Plant has the belt, so let's go for the champions.
Yeah, the Thanos of boxing needs that last belt. So, next one is a big one. This one's a big one. I really want to see this fight, guys. I'm not a Rosado fan. I'm a Munguia fan. So
I got Rosado.
I got Munguia.
Rosado knocked out his last opponent to the next century, dude.
So you guys understand, Gabriel Rosado versus Jaime Munguia. So it's going to be a straight, hard fight. Munguia's going to be really, really, really tested against Rosado.
Absolutely.
I like Munguia's power. I don't like the way he defends himself or he moves around.
Or lack of
defense. He's going to be very, 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 very flat-footed. He's going to come forward, and he's going to feel Rosado's movement. But if Jaime Munguia smothers and catches him, Rosado's in trouble.
Rosado's experience will definitely play the biggest role here. He's fought the best of the best in his weight classes. So, and his last fight, man, he looked incredible. He knocked that guy out. Nobody expected.
All right, and I'm not sure. Can we pull up the highlight of Triple G versus Rosado? Kenny, watch this, man. Man, this is my favorite Rosado moments. I'm not a Rosado fan, as you can see, but I love the way that Triple G demolished his face, man. I didn't even know he was fighting Rosado at the end of the fight.
I'm actually a big Rosado fan because
he talks
tough.
so much crap to Triple G, and Triple G's a humble guy, man. You can't talk so much crap and then not think somebody's gonna come in there and just.
Well, I'm talking about his as a boxer. He doesn't
he's a great
hide.
boxer.
He doesn't fight. He doesn't hide from anybody. He fights everybody and anything, anywhere. He's a true prize fighter. Remember that term?
Yeah.
Prize fighter. You're fighting for a prize, man. Like you're the best of the best at a given sport.
Hey guys, watch. Look at the look on Rosado's face. He knows he fucked up. This is the moment he knew he fucked up.
I mean, he went out the ranks to challenge for the title. So, he got beat by the champion at the time.
And if we can fast forward to towards almost the ending of this, because, oh man, the face just was. Dude, was he punching?
Rosado always had a thing he does cut kind of easily compared to other boxers, so he has a tendency to get those type of injuries. But he's never been knocked out. He's never been
stopped.
Oh, he's been. I think he got stopped in this fight because of his cuts, not because he was not willing to fight.
He got stopped in this fight.
He never gave up.
Oh, that's right.
He never gave up, but his injuries were a little too much for the doctor to allow, I believe.
You know who I wish would have still been a referee?
Judge Mills Lane.
Yeah. We'll never have another ref like that. That guy allowed everything.
Yeah.
You walk in there with the bat.
Knife.
I'll allow it.
Allowed it.
Man, Judge Mills Lane. So, Kenny, now that we have that.
We got a good one, too. Remember that guy that nobody knew existed, but he's for some reason was a champion and talking crap to Canelo? The famous Demetrius Boo Boo, a.k.a. Doo Andrade. Sorry, Andrade. You fucked up, dude. Talking shit to the best in the fucking world, and I'm sorry, man. You're amazing. Obviously, to whoop anybody's ass, you're a fucking pro boxer. That's kind of, without saying. So
I'll take him on a street fight.
Bats included. But anyway, Andrade, you were a humble dude too, but it's like, okay, now you're fighting a very strong challenge in Quigley.
Good fighter. Very good.
Boo Boo, man, you're good. I don't think you're as skilled as you think you are. You do have power though. Like you're kind of like a very polished Romero, if that makes any sense. Because you're kind of wild too. But
all right, so I got Quigley. I'll take Quigley on this one.
Dimitri says, okay, no, I don't have to. He's a champion. I'm gonna give it to the champion, Andre. But man, show us something, man. Like
show something.
And hopefully he can fight the Charlo. For unification.
So now we got. Oh, this is a good one. Woo! Very good one. Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford.
They're both the shit.
Both really good.
I'm gonna go Porter because he's such a fucking nice, incredible dude. Great announcer. Great a sportscaster. Has an awesome podcast, by the way.
Yes.
Too. So shout out to Sean Porter's podcast.
You trying to let everybody know you got aviators or what? Look at this.
You guys use Ray-Bans. I got
You can't be a bigger douchebag right now. Look at this.
Check it out. No, this is the big.
This is a California douchebag right here.
You were saying?
This is a California douche.
What do you got?
What do you mean? I got Crawford.
Let me put on my shady rays. Okay. Unequivocally, Sean Porter.
I'm going with Terrence Crawford, 100% Terrence Crawford.
But Crawford is top pound for pound, one of the best, probably top 4 or 5 right now.
Well, see, as soon as he took off the glasses, he could actually see the light.
Okay, douchebag is back.
Took off the glasses. He knew immediately.
Sean Porter, you're my boy.
Hold on. Let me see if it works. Oh, yeah, now that I can't see, yeah, Porter for sure. Now that I can't see, it's Porter. Crawford!
Crawford is
who's going to win this one. I'm taking Crawford. So
I got Porter. Porter, relentless. You can knock him down. You're not. He's a smaller welterweight, but he's one of those guys that if you were a bully and you mess with that one dude, you know what? This guy fights me every time, tooth and nail. I'm gonna stop messing with this dude. I feel like that's Sean Porter, dude. and he's got skill. He's not wild, man. None of these guys. This is top level. This is as good as it gets.
And I'm looking at it is that a majority of these fights are happening in Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay. So these are all really good fights. Time to start going to Las Vegas, man. Bring your ass glasses.
Yeah, I think I'll do what a lot of famous rappers do. I'll go rent out a Lamborghini Aventador. You know, what is it, like $300-400 a day?
Yeah, you can get it at straight up driven exotic car rentals.com.
Or that.
Check that out. They got
Look,
I almost give it away.
We can.
They got Huracans. They've got McLarens. They got GT40.
Anything that will make you feel better than you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll make you feel better. You can live that dream at least for a second.
Hey,
just like most dreams, right? You only live it for a few hours.
If you got enough money, you can rent cars. You can rent mansions. You can even rent the women. I'm sure that's called.
We won't go into that. But, shout out to Exotic Kitty.